Okay, so sorry, the TV's super loud and the kids are in the background, out there playing and everything. Sorry about my shadow in the background. I've got my light in front of me, but I really wanted to do this video because a lot of people on my channel have been asking me to put together a few modest outfits and show them to you guys. And I've been prayerfully seeking the Lord about this, and this is what He's having me to say. And instead of showing you my what I put together and what I would put together as a modest outfit, I feel like you have to in a sense do the same thing that I did in finding your identity in clothing, especially when it comes to the Lord. Because I found myself endlessly, and I'm looking down because I'm looking at my notes, I found myself endlessly looking at YouTube videos and looking at Pinterest and putting together little boards and outfits and, making my playlists of outfits and things that I aspired to. But what I struggled with was to find my own identity, I know the Bible tells us that we need to dress modestly. And my wardrobe before was far from modest. It was a total train wreck. So what God put in my heart is to describe my current wardrobe from my previous wardrobe in 3 words. And I wrote it down. So my current wardrobe, if I were to combine it in 3 words, would be simple, modest, mommy. Whereas before, I would have described my wardrobe as trendy, loud, and discombobulated. Because before I was trying to keep up with all the trends, I had every loud piece of everything, 6-inch heels, neon pink bags, studded bags, pink, purple, and orange blazers, long blazers, short blazers, long jeans, skinny jeans, tall jeans. I had all kinds of different chaos going on. I would have described my previous wardrobe as chaotic, but in a sense, it didn't really describe me at all. When I really thought about this and I wrote it down, I've always liked simple, clean lines, but yet still feminine and chic. And let's see, hold on, I'm sorry. And that's always been me. That's always who I aspired to be, was just, very simple, modest, clean, chic lines, and I've always liked simple. But in trying to keep up with trends and trying to watch everybody else on YouTube and aspiring to Pinterest ideas and celebrities and, because I used to like a lot of Lauren Conrad's outfits, and I really aspired to her outfits because they were very feminine and everything. But I lost myself and I lost my identity in trying to assume everybody else's identity. So what God told me, instead of having people copy your idea and copy your wardrobe and what you would wear, because I had thought maybe I should show my wardrobe and show you the pieces that I have. And then I thought maybe I should model a few pieces in front of you guys and show you what I would put together. But God kept telling me, instead of doing that, help them to find their own identity in Christ whenever it comes to dressing as a godly woman. Because we have a duty in the Bible. It says to be modestly dressed and to show the appearance of Jesus. And when you think about that, it's definitely not all what all of the fashion trends are showing nowadays, and skin showing and cleavage showing, and the shorter it is, the better, the tighter it is, the better. That's not what modest is. Modest is not that at all. And so, let's see. So then I went ahead and described it even further. So I always like simple, clean lines, but yet still feminine, chic. So that's the simple part. Because remember, I told you I like simple. I would describe my wardrobe now as simple, modest, and mommy. Now, modest because I want to dress for God and be modest in appearance, not drawing any unnecessary attention to myself. And mommy, of course, is a given because I'm a mother. It goes much deeper than that, though. And I put this down, I'm reading it word for word. I've always dressed really young, like I was still in high school, and I've always kept up with current trends. I decided, well, I'm not in high school anymore, and I'm not trying to be somebody that I'm not, and I'm almost 30, and a mother and a wife, and I wanted my attire to reflect that unashamedly so. So now I'm very to the basics, loose fitted and very comfortable, but not in a lazy or unflattering way, but in a neat, clean cut and put together way. And then I put a woman of God. As women of God, we have a duty to be modest, setting an example of what a godly woman should look like and act like. We have more influence than we think in the fashion world. And if we dress keeping that in mind, and keeping in mind that we represent Jesus, it will help us make better choices in our fashion. And so that's what I want you guys to do. Take a look at your wardrobe. Take a look at the pieces that are in your closet. Do they really reflect who you are? And if they do, how can I modify this in a way that will represent Jesus and the woman of God that I truly am? And for me, that was simple, modest, and mommy. And when I took a look at my pieces in my wardrobe, a lot of my pieces are very basic. I've got a lot of t-shirts, I've got a lot of blazers, a lot of cardigans, because if I do wear a spaghetti strap, I definitely like to cover it up, cover my arms up, because I do have a lot of basic spaghetti straps because they're easy. You can throw them underneath something. You can pair them with a cardigan or a blazer and they look seamlessly. Also, a lot of my pieces are loose fitted, not in a sloppy or lazy or unflattering way, because I feel like a lot of people will say, well, if I size up, it looks very loose fitted. It looks sloppy, it looks sloppy on me. But that's where you've got to really find your identity. Go to the thrift store. That's the best place I can tell you to start at, because it's going to be cheap. They're going to have a wide variety of things for you to choose from. And if you get it wrong, you only spent $1 or $2 on it, So go to the thrift store, start there, and really just start trying on pieces that represent you, but in a modest way, and prayerfully seek God on this, because it's going to take him to help you change your wardrobe around. Being that I was very trendy, I had it all, I had all the latest fashions. I had, everything you can think of, but it really didn't reflect who I was. And it definitely wasn't modest, because I definitely believed back then in the tighter it is, the more flattering it was, or the shorter it was, the better it was, or the more revealing it was, the better it was. I lived in flip-flops, flip-flops, yoga pants and a tank top, that's what I lived in usually. But, and like I said, I'm not in high school anymore. I cannot wear attire. Sorry, that's my husband. I cannot wear attire that is high school in appearance. I'm almost 30, y'all. I'm a mother and a wife, and I needed to have my wardrobe reflect that. So I'm sorry that I didn't show you guys examples and what I actually wear or what I have in my closet, but I do want you guys to prayerfully seek the Lord in modifying your closet and making it more modest in appearance and something that reflects you as well. If you like polka dots like myself, I love polka dots. I have a couple of pieces in my closet that do have polka dots on them, then rock that in a modest way. If you like skinny jeans, I love skinny jeans. I don't like the look of the flare jeans, or I have a few trousers, but I really like skinny jeans. But I found a way to, and the fit that I like, to where it's looser fitting and it's not like showing, my butt or any of that. It's looser fitting, but it's still flattering for me. But it took me some trial and error to do that. And so I like mommy jeans. I really love the mommy cut and the high waist as well. So, you've really got to just do some trial and error and figure out what it is that you can find that is modify your closet in a modest way. And I'm not saying that you need to go out and pay $10,000 for clothes either. Go to the thrift store. Everybody is always sleeping on the thrift store. Go to the thrift store and find you a few pieces, little at a time, is what I had to do until I built a sustainable wardrobe for myself. But anyway, I hope that this helped you guys. I'm definitely going to go out and greet my husband because that's why he's texting me. He's going to be here soon. I love you guys. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye.